here again. Working a newer permission. It's a closed down school. Just happened this year. It's a dang shame that the schools are closing around here now. They're all consolidating into one. See it the first sign. Hope to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly of metal detecting. Well, I got my first signal. There's a 86 right out in front of me. Pinpointing right there. I don't know if you noticed, I got the M11 on today. That's the stock coil. Ooh, I can dig. This is a little bit different. At least I'm getting 2 inches in the ground. I think it said it was 4. Still in the hole. Let's see what it is. Big old silver ring. Oh, there's a quarter right there. Right up on edge. See an eagle. Forgot my glasses today, dang it. So much nicer when I can tell you what they are. Might be 1990, I'm not sure. See you at the next one. Looks like it might have been stuck next to another coin. I have to stick my pinpointer back down there. Second tone, moved around a little bit. There's a 65. Round, non-ferrous line. Not really pinpointing exactly anywhere. I'll give it a shot. This probably could be a Zincoln penny with breaking down with all the different properties of the metals leaching out into the ground. Rock. Rock again. See if we got that. Yep, 65.4 in the plug. Cut that just right. Must be in the middle. Ground's really dry. Oh, I think I saw it. I see something there. I might have a ring. Second dig. Maybe a ring. Maybe not. That is a little tiny ring. Oh my gosh. Not bad. Good day. Can't tell if that's a bling ring or not. It's pretty. I think it's silver. I'm gonna have to run that one over and show it to Bob. I am pretty sure that's gonna be a 925 silver ring. Tiny, very tiny. That's like, that's granddaughter size. See you at my next one. I did do a whisker of cleanup on it. And if you look very closely in there, I don't think the GoPro zooms that close. It says sterling. All right. I like this place. See you at my next one. I'm still near the, I guess it's a merry-go-round, where I found the sterling ring. Got another signal. 76, 77. Pinpointing right there. Ooh, believe it's in the plug. Cut some off. 76 could be a dime, could be a copper penny, could be a lot of things. On. That ground's really dry. Heard it. I think I see a coin. It's a dime. That's a Clad Roosevelt. Wish I had my glasses to tell you the year, because that kind of tells you what kind of things you're going to find in an area. See you at my next one. Got a 12-13 round non-ferrous line. Probably not going to be anything good, but I got to dig it because you never know what's in an area or what the signals are until you start digging them in that area. 12-13 in a park, normally a piece of junk. Still in the hole. The sun's going to be coming over the range or the mountain soon. Going to get a little warmer. It's going to take some more digging. I might have this set on 1. I should put it on 2. Yeah, I did have it on 1. 1, 2, 3. How far it ranges out on trying to find stuff. It's down in here. It is going to take a little bit more digging. See you after I have it out. I chased it around. Piece of foil. You know, 12-13 to me normally is like a foil number. Might not be chasing any more of those. See you at the next one. I got another tone, better than that foil signal. This is a nice round 62. Couple bars down. Right there. Find out what this is. Now, if you've made it this far, if you can, subscribe, like, and comment. If you're on a smart TV, you're going to have trouble commenting, so reach over and grab your smartphone, find this video, and give me a comment. It'll greatly help the channel grow, and something with the YouTube algorithm. The more comments and likes you get, the more it pushes the videos out. I've heard. There's a lot of people out there that claim to have some expertise on the algorithm. I don't think anybody really knows, but a like and a comment can't hurt. Something's in there. I think I see a coin. That is a memorial penny. That's probably going to be a Zincoln. 1982 or later. See you at the next one. Grass is a little wet this morning. Knees, shorts, everything's getting muddy, but in the search of treasure, I'll put up with it. Got a 79.80. Not too pretty. Right about there. don't know what you call this particular piece of playground equipment. A little climbing apparatus. Kids could lose stuff around here. I think it's still in the hole. As you can see, you can probably see the dew on that ground. Oh, there's the impression of whatever I'm looking for. So I cut the plug perfect depth. It's going to be right down in here. There we go. I see it. It looks like another Lincoln penny. This one will be a copper one, 1982 or earlier. See you at my next one. I got a decent tone out in front of me. I think it was an 84. 80. It changes. But it is on the non-ferrous line. Changing depths a lot. I'll give it a dig. Ground's a little hard. I think it showed as being pretty deep. That's rock. That's rock. I'll bring you back in if I happen to find something here. Maybe it's a dime and it's not as deep as it was showing. Not there. Still down there in the hole. I'll see after I have it out. Hate to do it, but I'm going to have to pass on that one. I just can't get into this rocky ground. I'd have to have a backhoe, and I don't think they're going to allow me to do that. I will see you at my next one. Well, I got another deep high tone I'm going to try chasing. It's an 84. Sometimes it shows up on the non-ferrous line, but it's so deep that it doesn't really register. I'll give this a dig and see what I come up with. I am getting closer to it. Still down in there. About 6-8 inches in. Ground's getting tougher to dig. I'm going to stick with this one until I can't dig anymore. All right, I think I finally see something. My technique for digging was to go into the sides and then pry towards the middle, because my target appeared to be in the middle. I see something big. Ah, darn it. I thought it was bigger than that. Oh, it's an eagleback. That was, oh my gosh, pinpointer deep. Yep, pinpointer deep. How does a eagle fly that far into the ground? $1979. See you at the next one. And let's zip that back up together. That's why I use a towel. Makes it so much easier for putting the dirt back in the hole. Then I'll put that there, and then after I stand up, I'll stomp that in. See you at the next one. Have a 76, try to get my shadow out of the way. 78. Right there. Give that a dig. It's a dime or a copper penny or some lost bauble. Maybe a Bobby Dazzler, like that ring I found earlier. Could be an old rusty nail. Not gonna know until I dig it. Said it was a little deeper than what my plug is, but soil is very dry. Still in the hole. Looks like it's going to be below that big rock. There are plenty of rocks up here. Right in here. Should be able to pop that right loose. If I can get into it. Nope. 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 I kicked it loose. I see a coin. Sneak right in there. Grab that. Appears to be dime sized. Appears to be a Clad Roosevelt. I want to go 1978 if I catch that right. And it does have a mint mark. If there's any 1976 through 8 dimes I should be keeping an eye out for that may or may not have a mint mark right above there, add it into the comments. See you in the next one. Got a 40, 38, 40 out in front of me. Probably going to be a bottle cap, but who's to say until you dig it? And I don't dig it, Bob's going to swing over it. And when Bob digs it, that thing would be a gold ring. So, I'm going to find out what it is. Because Bob has been on a ring tear as of late. It should be in that plug. It's not in that plug. Still 39, 41. My knee pad is a muddy mess. Try not to get too much shadow here. See if it's close by. All right. Right in there. I'm gonna have to do some digging. I'll bring it back in when I have it out. First scoop, I got it out. Well, that was close. That is your classic pool ring. I haven't dug one of them for a while. See you in the next one. Have a higher tone on the non-ferrous line, but not pretty. Oh, now it's pretty. Deep. 88, 87. To activate the pinpointer on the Manicore, I push this button right here. Pinpointing in that neighborhood. Go wider than where it pinpoints. So if it does happen to be silver coin, you don't scar it up. You'll never forget scarring them. I think I have a nick in what would be a beautiful Franklin $50. All right. I'm going to go with still in the hole. Yep. Boy, it does go really high. This could be a promising one. That's going up to 92. I'm going to try to keep this live, even though this ground is super hard. Don't be a piece of aluminum. Be a silver something or other. I'm close. It is not anything I was looking for. Darn. I want to say that's a piece of copper. Not a, it looks like a ring. All right. Some people call it a ring, but I think that's a piece of cut copper. Darn it. That may or may not be my target. That was my target. All right. That's kind of the I guess the ugly of metal detecting. We get your hopes up and then it turns out to be a piece of junk. See you at my next one. Got a 40, another round one on the non-ferrous line. You know, didn't want to do the dig. I did pop something out. I got it in the little clump right here. Thought I had it in the little clump right here. Yep, something's hiding in here. Pull tab, pull ring, bottle cap. Hard to say. Nope. Pull ring. 40 equals silver pull ring. That's a dream squasher because that can make you think you have a gold ring. See you at the next one. I have a shallower 78. I'm going to see if I can't find that with just a pinpointer in the lash. You know, that's a dime or a penny. All right, I will see you after I cut a plug. Well, I got the plug cut. So it's still 70 something, non-ferrous line. Not perfectly round, so could be a coin kind of laying on a slant. Could be just about anything else too. Nope. Nope. It's hiding in there. Did I kick it loose? Nope. Let's cut some off that dry plug. No moisture. Makes the targets less conductive. All right. Break it into 2 halves. Got a little something. Got a little report. There is a dime. Another dime. Doesn't look shiny though. Yep. Old Roosevelt. Just another Clad dime day. See you at my next one. Well, I got a tone here around these, I don't know, wildflowers, weeds. Had one. 77 up to 80. I'm gonna go with there. Not digging real well. Hopefully it's shallow so I can really find it. Got in there. Let's pop that out. Not really sure where it is. I think it's still in the hole. Alright, that's going to take some poking around. Oh, I see a coin. Thought that was going to take some poking around. All I had to do is kick a rock loose. That is another Roosevelt dime. And that is not silver. See you at the next one. Sun's out. It's starting to get hot. I'm trying to work my way into that shade. See you at the next find. Well, I made it into the shade and the temperature dropped like 10 degrees, so I might be able to go another half hour here. I have a 76 on the non-ferrous line, pinpointing right there. Oh boy, that was hard to dig. I am near a tree, so that even sucks more of the moisture out of the ground. This one might be a lost cause. There it went in the ground. Might be able to pop something out. All right. At least we get to find out what it is. Still in the hole. My gloves are soaking wet. My feet are soaking wet. But at least I'm not out in the 90-degree sun. A little bit this way. Might be able to pop it loose by cutting that piece out. Oh, I see a coin right there. That appears to be a green memorial penny, so that'll be copper. Can't read the ear. See you at my next one. Got one out in front of me. 63 non-ferrous line. Sometimes it was ringing lower. I'll give that a dig. Right there. Ooh. Look at that. Soil got soft there. All right. So the camera doesn't sway nearly as much. I must be under a root. We're using these magnets underneath my one under the shirt, one over the shirt, and then Telson sticks to it. Got something here. It's one of them ones I just missed. It's in the side again. See if I can't kick that out. It's in the clump. That is, oh my gosh. I think I got another ring. I thought I saw a ring. It's another silver. Oh my gosh, that's a beauty. That's a freaking beauty. I hope that's real. Maybe that stone isn't real, but that ring might be silver. Sure shines up nice. I'm going to put some spray on that and see if I find a mark. I'll bring you back in. Well, I got it cleaned up, but without my glasses, I don't see a mark inside of there. It's heavier. I'll have to get that home, get it cleaned up, get it underneath a magnifying glass, and then if it is silver, I'll include that in the wrap-up. But that's a pretty ring. It's kind of got this has like a purplish hue to it. Probably it's going to be cubic zirconium, but if that's diamond, ooh, I finally found something good. See you at the next one. I got a 40 in the plug. It was ringing like a 42. It's probably going to end up being another pull ring, but you got to dig them to find out what they are, because the next time you don't dig it, it's going to be a gold ring. All right, it's hiding in here. Don't think it's in that piece. Is this even on? Alright, I will see after I find it. Well, I think it's in this piece. And it is part of another pool ring. So they can't all be, beautiful rings or jewelry rings, but gotta dig them. See you at the next one. Got a higher tone. I'm in here under the shade of this tree. Right in there. Forgot to pinpoint that one, but I think I'm pretty close. That's root. That's root. Get back in here and maybe I can flip that out, plug over the root. Plug or the hole. Looks like it's in the plug. Another ring would be nice. I heard it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to break apart. Alright, gonna see you. I'll just break this apart. Can't do that hand because oh, this isn't even on. No wonder I can't find anything. Kicked it out. Another dime is, oh, no, that's going to be a copper penny. Memorial. See you at the next one. I got one all over the place. Well, not now. 72. 2 bars down. Right about there. Oh, that was the rock. There's a little bit of ground. I'm gonna give my shovel a sharpen when I get home. Wish there was like a jackhammer that I could bring with me. A little portable jackhammer. Appears to be in the, well, I think it's in the plug. Well, they were just not revealing themselves. Oh my gosh, is this thing even on? Yeah. Alright, I will see you after I find this. Yeah, I didn't find it in the plug or the hole because I slightly missed it. Right there. It's gone. Again. Alright, that is another ring, but this is just a little cutesy ring. Oh my gosh. It's got like Mickey ears or something. Not really sure. But that's, looks like gold. But that can't be gold. Can it? It's not heavy enough to be gold. That's ring number 3. That is unmarked, and I am nearly sure that no one would make a gold ring that looked like that. Ring number 3. See you at the next one. Got a nice high tone, I don't know, next to this piece of park equipment. 88, that ought to be a quarter. Right there. That's 25 cents, closer to retirement. Of course, it's going to take a lot of them. I better get to digging. Should be in that plug. Appears to be in the plug. I think I've been having trouble finding stuff with my pinpointer. I think my battery might be getting low. Because it's just gone off on its own a couple of times. It's still on. Probably could have found that one with the shovel. Where'd it go? Don't see anything yet. Oh, right there it is. It was sitting right on top. That's another eagleback. I think I got a buck's worth of eaglebacks, I'm not sure. 1985. See you at the next one. It's a fine example of a George Washington quarter. Got something down in here. It was a 82, but didn't recognize the shape on the non-ferrous line. Pop plug out. Now it's down to like a 50 something and kind of smeary on the non-ferrous line. It takes some more digging. Earth removal. Thought I saw a bullet case just a second ago. Something over there. I think it was this. It wasn't that. Oh, it's a dime. That's weird. It's not silver. Just another Clad. Oh, there it is. Roosevelt. See you at the next one. I got a not very pretty, I think 68. It's on the non-ferrous line, but it's wide like a hot dog, not round like a coin. I'm gonna dig it anyways just to find out what it is. There's always a chance that could be a bracelet, or a necklace, or just a piece of can slaw. Let's find out together. My feet are soaked. Gonna have to wring my socks and my shoes out when I get home. The ground is starting to dry out now though, finally. Oh, that is a twist off bottle cap. Yep. Sprite. See you at the next one. Oh, Virginia, if that means anything. West Virginia. So I don't film the dig because it's an ugly signal. And I get a keychain locket. It's going to be bling, but I think that's the first time I've found anything like that so much intact. Cleans up nice. Be a nice thing if that was silver. Don't know if I can open it. Don't think, may or may not open. Hard to say. I don't think it's silver. Should clean up a lot faster than that. And then the chain is rusty. Who'd put a silver heart on a rusty keychain? All right, cool. See you at my next one. Got a 73, 74. Out in front of me, a few bars down. Best guess on a dig right in there. Guess after I dug that ugly, ugly pendant. Oh gosh, that was a rock. Maybe I should film them all. I think it's been a few hours. I think this is getting near last dig. That one didn't even come out of the ground right. Yep, that's an ugly plug. That might be the ugly. Of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Still in the hole. Let's see what it is. I want to go with maybe a modern penny. Not sure we'd go with another ring. Doesn't seem like I've uncovered it. Did show as being a few bars deep. I'm going to have to punch around a little bit more for that one. See you after I have it out. Okay, I chased this one for quite a while. I got something in the clump. That is one green penny. Come on, be a wheat penny. There's Lincoln. I think I see 1960 on there. I can't be sure. Yep. Just another memorial penny. All right. See you at the next, or see you at the wrap up. Here's my wrap up from the hunt at the old school. It was a new permission, first time we'd ever been there. I know we're going to be going back. Had quite a bit of finds. I got my good, I had my Clad, and I had my ugly. For my good, it was a super good day. I ended up pulling 3 rings out of the ground. These two tested as being silver. This one is marked sterling, so that's going to be a little bit older ring. This one I couldn't find a mark, but it tested the same with the acid. This one I thought was like a little mouse ring or something like that. My wife told me that was probably a flower ring, but that is a bling ring. It's not gold. But that was 3 rings for me. Bob ended up finding a ring himself and a bunch of change. I got 3 quarters, 5 dimes, and 5 pennies for my Clad. And then over here I have my ugly, standard ugly. I was digging just about anything. I got 3 pull tabs. This rang up awesome. That is probably just a piece of copper with dirt clogged in it. Still clogged in it. Yeah, that rang up awesome. And then standard pieces of junk. See you at the next hunt.